Here's what's fascinating about what you just said. Lots of things are fascinating about it, but we tend to think about our buyers that we're trying to influence as professional buyers, but they're not. Just like you when you were the purchaser of a CRM technology or the MarTech, something in your MarTech stack, right? You're a CMO. That's something you're doing on the side. It's like a project. It has an end to it, right? It's a small part, really, of your total responsibilities. And we don't think that way when we think about our buyers. We think about them like this is the most important thing in their world. And it's just not. What I took away is think about it like the last time you bought. What was important to you? And how did the different suppliers or the folks that you were looking at, how did they interact with you? How did you feel about that? What were the best of that? And then how do I replicate that for our buyers? That's a really good way to think about it.
I think the other way is, in companies, often people want to go to the most senior person, talk to them, but they may not actually be the person making the decision. They might be signing the check, they might be signing the contract, but I've seen other cases, and that's about trust and how you behave as a professional in a business. How do you build relationships with everyone? They might be the decision, and even if they're not, I've seen people be quite disrespectful to others. And I've also seen people be really respectful and that sort of thing. And I think it's at all stages when you go into the reception in a business, when you're talking to anybody, don't assume, just they're a human being. I think that piece of trust is super important. You're going to park who they are and just treat them as a human being. You go a long way. It normally pays off.